Hello, I'm John Proxer on channel John of the West. I'm having a Hiveswap adventure. A game by the guy who made Homestuck. Don't know why I added that. I'm still looking at posters. It's a point-and-click game, this, but because of the sort of density of references, you basically have to click on everything, which I suppose you have to do in all point-and-clicks, really. But I feel like there's a certain extra density to this. So we're not actually finished with the posters yet. I got distracted by books. But this is Magical Animal Companion Heel Rescue is your favourite Japanimation. Japanimation is what I'm going to go with. It's about this girl, Shika, who goes to school sometimes and has a regular life. Boring, yeah? But whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shika becomes Princess Shika and rides her deer companion to go heal them. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. You love it. Okay, I'm not actually sure what that's a reference to. It looks... The deer thing and the princess thing makes me think of Princess Mononoke, which I don't... But, Magical Animal Companion Heel Rescue. The problem is that lots of Japanese shows have weird names like that. Obviously, there's the most obvious magical girl, which is Sailor Moon, but she's wearing a sailor costume, I think. Can't tell, really. Anyway. This is Hot Steppin'. Hot Steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to, someday. So yeah, it's Dirty Dancing. Canadian Campfire Spookums there, which is Scared of the Dark, I believe, because that's a Canadian show. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws out some dust in a fire, and then they all tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. You guess you kind of focus more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever, it's the best, just like you said. And bear in mind, all this is a sort of foreshadowing, or it's to build character sort of thing. There's Acorn Shadows, Acorn Shadow is a surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters down some troubling psychological roads. I don't know what Acorn Shadows is a reference to, apart from that My Little Pony. Anyway, there is a door. Ooh. So what's this? Let's look at that first. You really like this poster, but you can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. So, let's appreciate. You give it a good hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. Well, I guess it's just ballerina stuff. This is literally sparking. It's a Simon Says, isn't it? I'm looking at these things. There's a lot of Rubik's Cubes. Alright, let's pick up Simon Says. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Alright, let's challenge. Well, sure, why not? After this, though, you really should go get the walkie-talkie, since you just remembered you cannibalized the batteries from the walkie to power this game. Okay, that's enough yelling. Right, we are doing Simon Says. Or whatever this is called in this universe. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia satisfied, might as well scavenge the batteries. There we go. I don't know how you look at them, but let's save our game since we successfully did a thing. Let's name it Successfully Did a Thing. Lovely. Let's return. We're looking for the walkie-talkie, presumably to talk to our brother. We could look in here. We could also change. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into style montage. Fair enough. I guess we don't get access to the fourth wall. I'm not sure then. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap is also fun, in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering ballap style to the world. Let's equip them. You add the tap dance alpatech to your technique. Yep, those are the words to refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. The tap dance alpatech. These will help if anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. There we go. We can shake things. Just gonna shift my... yeah. What does this do exactly? Ooh, hang on. Better put these back in the walkie-talkie just so you can warn Jude. Ah, there's the walkie-talkie. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Yeah, indeed. Let's get. One walkie-talkie, battery's missing, as you expected. Alright, yes. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brain-busters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It is just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care, though. You're counting it. Right, we have a message. Ooh, achievement. Over, but we just started. Get it? Cause, yeah. Jude, you there? Are you alright? Yes. Been covertly signalling status and requesting yours. Over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code. Over. Enemy agents everywhere. Over. Wait. Over. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following enemy serpent encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross? Over. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo. But thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great. Was worried. Over. That reminds me. After I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clumping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans on leaving current location yard crawling with Cryptid Vanguard. Over. Cryptid Vanguard? Missing big picture Joey. Over. Okay, maybe a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean, like, more monsters, or... Can't discuss on unsecured channel, can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to a TRES class conspiracy cascade. Over. Did you forget our discussion on conspiracy graduation nomenclature? Over. Literally as it was happening. Yes. Is Antares bad? Really bad? In the heart of the scorpion, Joey? Over. Okay, sounds like a good reason to not leave my room and get killed by monsters. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. I trust you. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom. Go upstairs. Highest room in house. Over. I know where the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable ramblings from my treehouse lunatic brother? Don't understand! You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there. Lock the door and you can call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at lab, working day long done. Over. Oh no, you're right. Agreed on both counts. Babysitter capable Strifer could help tip scales. In the Homestuck universe, Strife is combat. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Jude, I'm going to go to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. What weapon? What weapon? You mean my old weapon? What for? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them with a flashlight? Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration. What? Let me try that again. I didn't know how to read his block capital letters. Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where weapon is? Over. Yeah. It's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the whole closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, squirt. Right, we have a new mission. We have to get our weapon, which is a flashlight. And we have to get to the attic. It wasn't locked. I didn't even try the door in the first episode. Looks like the coast is clear. For now. We've got a new song. And a new conversation. Better hurry over to the hall closet to retrieve your weapon before the crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. Right, we're certainly going to immediately do that and not click on every single item in the room. No, wait, that's the opposite of what I just said. So, I should get my old weapon from the hall closet and then head up to the attic, right? Affirmative. Also refrain from excess chatter. Over. Oh, right. Yeah. Bye. Could alert monsters. Over. Yeah, I got it. I'm going. Bye. Can't be too careful in espionage game, Joey. Silence golden. Over. Dude, shut up. Remember one time on training mission, couldn't keep my trap shut. Oh boy, really landed us in a pickle. Over. You never had any training. I'm turning off the walkie. Bye. Over and... Right, so... That's Joey's room. That I'm not sure about. Let's click on all the things. Let's look at it. It's a globe-like sculpture with an arrow that conveniently alerts you of the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like sculpture. It's your mother's jewellery box. Priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appears to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. Your mum's jewellery box. This is where you found your heirloom. When you were very young. Not long after what happened. It was just nestled in there among her fine, beautiful jewels. And you just took it. You just had this feeling like you had to keep it safe. Maybe you wanted something of hers to be just for you. It's your mother's jewellery box. A priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. This also appears to be... Yeah, okay. It's open now, though. Jude insisted on the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. This painting now commemorates your triumph and particularly spectacular equine nativity. Jude didn't... Yeah, hang on. Oh, I see. So, Joey thought it was a horse birthday, and Jude thought it was an alien abduction. That's obviously his little theme there. Right. Let's get out of here then. That's interesting. This thing's always given you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. Huh. That's a troll, isn't it? Oh, from... What's it a troll from? I'm not going to get this right, but it reminds me of... It's like a children's book, isn't it? But it's a troll, and yeah, I know... obviously, a little bit of foreshadowing, but... From the first and the last dart gun war with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing and then stuck a dart on him. It didn't work at all. Okay, so Jude's weapon is the dart gun, it appears. Oh, I didn't want to leave the scene yet. Let's move back. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. So, this lady was just hanging out in her old... Let's start that again. Let's actually take a sip of whatever this stuff is. This lady was just hanging out in her altogether. In her altogether? Oh, I see. She was nude. Yes, this lady was just hanging out in her altogether, which you mean, who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever. You were like 8. Yeah. So what we can get here is that this house has basically been abandoned of adults for a while, which is sort of a theme of Homestuck as well. And you can sort of see the children have overtaken the place with this childish mess. And I can walk over there as well. That's interesting. How does that... How does both sides lead to the same bit? Oh, because... Yeah, they both lead to outside the hall. So... I'm going to go in here first. That's the way to the attic, isn't it? So I don't actually need to be here just yet. I'm going to take a random guess here and think that we don't go upstairs. When we do go upstairs, there'll be some strife. Bunch of stuff that should be moved to the attic. There's some toys that here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically, a pile of useless trash. On the rare occasions he is home, Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash. Or priceless artifacts, you mean? No, you don't. It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Ooh. What's that? Weird. What the heck was that thing? Now how long has it been there? Hey, the attic door's locked. Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part. Over. It's fine, no big deal. Just left the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway. You know, because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of the locked door. It's not fine. Over. Jude. Panic not necessary. Extreme danger possible, however. Should acquire weapon at all haste. Will relay key whereabouts upon weapon retrieval. Over. Ugh, fine. So it is fine. Over. Bye. Over and out. Oh, Slinky. Oh, you loathe to touch it and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Best just leave it be. Alright, I think I scuffed that sentence a bit, but we'll leave it at that. Bunch of stuff that should... Okay, no, hang on. It's the same description. The hallway seems spookier from this side. Frankly, you feel a little spookier yourself. Just basking in the spooky aura. Right, let's leave the hallway. What's this? It calls to me. Your light bright! Hours of fun, with the number of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours. Lots of fun. That's light. Huh. It's the symbol on the t-shirt, which, now that I think about it, I have not examined. Not yet, not yet, not yet. It's a green star. Oh, yes, green star, of course. Use. You could scavenge some ammo, but you don't use guns, so you won't. From the first and last dart gun war... Okay, no, we read that already. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works just yet. What happens if I light again? Right, so that is... Oh, it's got eyes. That's the symbol for the dog. I'm assuming it's this specific dog. And not the G-Cat or... Haley? Is it Haley? I forgot the dog's name from Homestuck. They're quite important, the animals in Homestuck, because they turn into magical helper animals. It would take a long time to explain if you don't know the story. Let's light again. That is Jade and Jude with the dog. Oh, they've named the dog, haven't they? I've completely forgotten the name of the dog in this game as well. Let's light again. That is the double spiral symbol that's on the key, and is a reference to two very important characters. Well, it's not just a reference; it's actually important symbology. That's what all of the Homestuck is all about. And would take a very long time to explain. Okay, and we're back to the symbol. So these are dragons, Chinese dragons. You've always been a bit creeped out by the monsters in the water. It feels like the eye is following you, but only sometimes. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typically well-illuminated shuffle. Right. It's the hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of old belongings of yours in here. You wonder if it has what you're looking for. That box probably has the stuff you need, but you can't reach it. You wonder what your next step should be. Get it? Get it, the word step? Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you could get a good stomp going, you might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf. You think back to before, back to when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess at what was inside, but now, your guess is even more reasonable. Right. There we go. It's like the spade from Dig. It's a constant item. So, if we look inside, wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. So, let's search through. You pick through the box and you find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Oh, hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over. You never know when you'll need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click, click. No dice. Another battery problem. Right, now my face is now officially in the way, isn't it? Ah. You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in there at all. Just a bunch of stupid bugs. Damn it, Jude. Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap! Forgot about those. Please keep safe. Over. Fine. Okay, but I'm not going to take especially good care of them. Please protect Mulder at all costs. Over. Because he's a spooky detective, isn't he? That's his thing. Ugh, and you and Mulder, this Scully Pog is obviously where it's at. Terms acceptable. Keep them safe. She's yours. Over. Still need to get you to attic. Over. For safety, right? Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that. Over. Although, so far, it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please, just need you to head to the trophy room. Over. Oh, gross. I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when a whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his stupid adventures? We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father not relevant. Fine. Over and out. Sorry, that was supposed to be quiet. Okay, so if I just move my face there, it's not ideal, but it'll do. Hang on. So we have sneaking shoes. There we go. And noisy shoes. Yes. I get it. It makes sense. And I'm assuming we can swap at some point. So let's have a look at these. Ah, beautiful, comfortable satin ballet slippers, like dancing on a cloud. Unlike the canvas shoes you wear for class, which are like dancing on a far less luxurious cloud. So, we have, hang on, we have some yummy bits. Pet treats. Animals love these, except the most dangerous animal of all, man. Wow, blew your own mind there for a second. Jude's Pogs. There's a cool Scully one, but the rest are all dumb cartoons, vague, rebellious graffiti, and bad video games. Speaking of video games, yeah, we're almost at the end of this episode. We're gonna just look. Let's try the door. So let's look at it. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering this room anytime soon, but really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud. Not to mention, it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather just let Jude deal with. Also, I've got a message from Jude. So, head to the trophy room. Affirmative. Over. Got it. Over and out. Right. Obviously, skull... No, not obviously. You might not know Homestuck. The green skull imagery is a reference... the main villain of Homestuck is... I've forgotten his name now. He's the man in the Cairo overcoat. Otherwise known as Lord English. Alright, let's walk over there. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. So, ooh la la. There's that there mum is looking très GLAMIFIQUE. When you grow up, you hope this is what mirrors will look like. So yeah, I know him from, well, I'll click. I'm going to move my face slightly so I can see this one. There aren't any pictures of the three of you together, so you tried to make one through the art of composition. By hanging these three solo photos together, it's kind of like there's a photo of all three of you. Sort of. Right, I'm going to have to move that back there. Ah. A lovely diptych of school portraits. The laser background, the bad hair days, simply perfection. Haha, Jude puts the dip in diptych. You mutter to yourself. Such an unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither do you. You and your very good dog. Aww. Pa, and somebody you presume is his sister? Nobody ever mentioned. Not that the two of you talk much. Kind of weird to think you might have a second cousin out there you've never met. Maybe she died young. The old-timey times were pretty rough. Okay, so that is... Oh yeah, that's Jade and Jake. And that's Jake grown up. And that's Hallie. I think the dog's called Hallie. I've completely forgotten. Is it? Let's just go with that. But yeah, this is the dog. That's from them. Anyway. Mum is in the picture of... sorry, that's not what it says at all. Mum is the picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with his spectacles and moustache. Or at least one of the two. Pa used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in his entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? So yeah, that's also a picture from Homestuck, I believe. Right. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter by now. Probably more than with Mum and Pa combined. You always thought of her as kind of cool and fun older kid you wanted to be, until you got old enough to realise she's a pretty sucky role model. You wonder what a family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. So that's Roxy. Yeah. And finally, you can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals, one of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he never actually looked at you much, let alone at your eyes. Right, and I think it's time to let you go. I have no idea what to call this episode. But anyway, I've been John Proxenton of John West. I've been having a Hiveswap adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.